This is the case of Carino versus Carino with a GR number 132529. During the lifetime of the late SPO4 Santiago Carino, he contracted two marriages. He first married Susan Nicdao in 1969 without marriage license. They had two children. He then married Susan Yi on November 10, 1992, with whom he had no children in their almost 10-year cohabitation. He passed away under the care of the respondent, who spent for his medical and burial expenses. Both petitioner and respondent filed claims for monetary benefits and financial assistance pertaining to the deceased from various government agencies. Nicdao collected a total of 146,000 pesos, while Yi received a total of 21,000 pesos. Yi filed an instant case for collection of half the money acquired by Nicdao, collectively denominated as death benefits. Yi admitted that her marriage with the SPO4 took place during the subsistence of and without first obtaining a judicial declaration of nullity of marriage between Nicdao and the SPO4. She, however, claimed that she became aware of the previous marriage at the funeral of the deceased. In 1995, the trial court ruled in favor of Yi. Nicdao appealed to the Court of Appeals, which the CA affirmed the decision of the trial court. Issue: whether the absolute nullity of marriage may be invoked to settle claims to death benefits. Under Article 40 of the Family Code, the absolute nullity of a previous marriage may be invoked for purposes of remarriage on the basis solely of a final judgment declaring such previous marriage void. Because there is no marriage license, the presumed validity of Nicdao's marriage to the deceased cannot stand. She bears the burden of proof of validity. It does not follow, however, that since the marriage of petitioner and the deceased is declared void ab initio, the death benefits would now be awarded to Yi. Given that Yi and the deceased marriage is a bigamous one, having been solemnized during the subsistence of a previous marriage that was then believed to be legal, the application of Article 148 is appropriate. Article 147 of the Family Code covers the property regime of petitioner Susan Nicdao and the deceased, since they were both lawfully capacitated. The distinction between Article 147 and 148 is that, in 147, wages and salaries obtained by either party during the cohabitation period are split equally between them, even if only one party contributed, whereas in Article 148, wages and salaries earned by each person belong exclusively to him or her. As a result of Article 147, Susan Nicdao is entitled to half of the remunerations, while the other half goes to Santiago's legal heirs, which in this case are Susan Nicdao's children.
Created using Powtoon.